Thank you.
What I guess initial thoughts on the race, and probably pretty happy with it.
Execution-wise, I give it a C+. I hit like maybe 3 or 4 hurdles because I was like really hot in the warm-up and I was a little too amped up, and I was actually going for it today. And when I hit those, I hit like 2 on the back stretch. I just kind of had to back off and settle into this weird rhythm and then kick coming home. But do what I had to do to get on the team, so that's a good thing. And yeah, so all in all, C+ for today. But happy that I was able to make my second Olympic team and just get this weight off my back, because it's just like, damn. But yeah.
What does that mean to make your second team?
I mean, it means a lot. I mean, making one is great, and I mean, that's all everyone ever hoped for, and especially in our system where we actually have to go to trials and run our events, and there's no like discretionary picks. You have to earn your spot no matter what. It means so much, in all honesty, and I think that's what makes and breaks the U.S. trials. You know, it's a double-edged sword, and you either live by it or die by it. And I live today, so yeah.
So to be able to run 46.46 on a C+ race,
Yeah.
I mean, how does that make you feel heading into Paris?
It makes me feel good. I mean, I know the fitness is there and I'm healthy. We just have to clean up some things, and it was only a matter of time before I got to this point where I'd have to adjust my race strategy. So I think now I'm gonna have to start going 12s on the back stretch just to adjust. And today it's like it's weird, you know, like everyone sacrificed so much to be here, and it's you see what happened the first session and some of the second session, and you get out here and you're a little cautious, and it's things play back in the back of your mind, and it's a lot of mental games that go on like downstairs as well that you guys don't really see. And I think just to come out and make this team under the circumstances and under the pressure of just making a U.S. team, hardest team in the world to make, I mean, it means a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Like when I walked out and I just saw how packed the stadium is, I mean, that just kind of gave me a little boost, and that's why I was like so hot to the first hurdle and the second, and then I was like, you know, let me just kind of check back down into this, you know, cautionary state, because I think for me it was more so make the team as opposed to run a fast time. And I mean, the atmosphere was amazing. I mean, people complain that we should change venues, but like, for why? Like, you know, people show up. I saw a guy with a sign out here that traveled 2,000 miles to be here, so it works, you know. Like it's the atmosphere to be in, so it was phenomenal. Yeah, like I tweeted the other day, track and field is on the up and up, and there's some Twitter pages that they just honestly suck, and I don't even know why they like post certain things sometimes, because they just like literally just talk shit all the time, and like half of them don't even know what they're talking about. But track and field's on the up and up, and I think this weekend like shows it with the emergence of Grand Slam track and everyone running fast, and you know, all the major hitters coming out this weekend just shows like where we are. Stadium's packed, people are running fast. I mean, a lot of professional athletes were getting chastised because we weren't running fast in April, and it's like, you guys watch track 365 days a year. Like, who runs fast in April? Like, no one. So let's just wait till June and see what happens. And you know, like you saw what happened this weekend. Noah 19.5, the 110 hurdles, 13.03 got left off the team. World record, like, to make the 400-meter hurdle team on the women's side. Like, it's phenomenal. Like, what's happening right now is like great.
Because last time you were in the Olympics, you were part of one of the best races.
Yeah.
How excited are you to visit?
It's in the past for me, to be honest. Like, I think for me, it's this is a new day, new dawn, and I'm in an almost like this esoteric state, I feel like sometimes. And yeah, it's going to be phenomenal in Paris, and just one meet at a time. I think in one round at a time, and if the conditions are right and the circumstances right, then it's going to be fireworks.
Do you feel comfortable with the times you're running? I think you have 3 of the top 5 performances all time. Like, do you feel comfortable running consistently fast?
Yeah, I definitely do feel like now. I mean, I can have a shitty race like I did today and still run fast. And so it's there. Like, everything's clicking right now. Like, mentally, like, I'm there. And I think for me, it's like, I think after Budapest, I kind of figured out, like, hey, like, just be calm. Just let whatever happen, and not feed into the whole, like, oh, you got to beat him, you got to do this. And I run fast, it's a problem. I run slow, it's a problem. Who the hell cares? Like, I just got to go out and just do me every single time. And I kind of let go of that, and I think that's just a direct result of me doing that.
You're talking about popularity. Is Sydney the Simone of the track? I mean, is she at that level?
Sydney McLaughlin is Sydney McLaughlin. Sydney McLaughlin isn't Simone Biles. She's Sydney McLaughlin, and I think she carries her own weight and carries it well. And people give her a lot of shit for not racing throughout the year, both her and the thing, but I think people don't understand the enormous sacrifice and the enormous pressure that those women are under to perform well every single time she gets on the track. And people are expecting her to break a world record, which is insane every single time you get on the track. And I think we just kind of got lulled into this state of just fast times, and everyone just expects it every time because it's like a dopamine spike every time you see it. But realistically, like, we're human beings and we have feelings, and I think people should be more kind and more understanding towards her and a thing. And look what happened. She didn't really race much this season. She came out here and broke the world record. So, just leave her alone. Let Bobby Kersey do what he does. Let Steve McLaughlin does what she does. So, yeah.
Today indicate Bobby. Because Bobby did a lot of shit.
Of course, 100%. I mean, what else do you want to see? 2 more records. Jenna Prandini, like, arguably, like, showed up here and ran her heart out, and so did Kenny. So, great training group, great coach. I mean, like, 2 more records, man. Like, that's all I can say. I hadn't even broken a world record. Yeah.
Rai, what are some things that you're going to work on in practice this next month to help that C+ get to an A+?
Just being more confident in just trusting my left leg and going for it, and not really. I think this weekend is so much pressure on making a team that the reservation is, like, don't do anything stupid. Only I can beat myself. So that was kind of my reservation. I feel way more comfortable taking 13s all the way. So now it's like, now we got to turn it up a little bit now and get ready to go to another stratosphere, because it's going to be I assume it's going to be a fast race, and I want to be prepared to go to the deep end when I have to, August 9th.
Rai, how do you set expectations for yourself? I mean, you self-described shitty race.
Yeah.
You know, the time that you ran a meet record,
yeah.
You came out and won, you made the team, but, you know, that's how you described your own race. Like,
yeah.
how are you defining expectations for yourself?
I think for me, it's just, the only expectation I have is just an elusive gold medal. That's like the only thing. I have every single color individually. Silver, bronze, unfortunately. I just don't have a gold medal. And we have relays, but you guys don't even respect, well, not you guys, but people in the community don't really respect, in America, don't really respect relay medals. So it's just kind of like, yeah, he got a medal in the relay, so what? But I just, for myself, I want that individual medal just to say that I did it. And even if I don't get it, you know, life moves on. Like, you know, it's not the end of the world. I think I've kind of ran myself into history here between all 3 of us, Carson and Allison. And, you know, it's at the end of the day, like, these things are material things. So, but fingers crossed this summer I do it. Yeah, thank you.
Right, how does that
Thank you, Ronnie.
How does that silver medal that you won in Tokyo sit with you now? It's such a ridiculous race. I know you got it at the time, but do you view that with a sort of different sense of accomplishment now that you did at the time when you won it and you didn't at the end? You know what I mean? Is there a different appreciation for it?
No, I actually don't really think. I don't even see these things. I have a box at home that Nike gave me, and I put them in a box, and I don't look at them at all. So sometimes like I forget. I was having a conversation this morning with Coach Watts. And he asked me like, "How many medals do you have?" And I'm just like, "Dude, I don't even know. Like I don't even look at them." But that medal in Tokyo was very special, and it hurt a lot. I mean, like I had a panic attack after the race, and my chest hurt for like the next 24 hours, even like on the line for the 4x4. And I specifically remember like going back to my room, and Michael was my roommate, and I'm like, dude, like I think I'm about to have a heart attack. Like the pain was radiating through my left hand, and my chest was tight. It just messed me up, to be honest, just the emotion of it. And looking back, like it just made me more resilient today. And I mean, I've been through a lot. Like I've been hurt the past couple of seasons, and I still made it work. So, I mean, it'll be nice. It's nice going into the Olympic Games and being healthy and being fast and feeling fit.
What about, have you heard about the new qualifying system, the last chance qualifier? It's called the runnerspace or
Yeah, I have no plans on being in that heat.
Yeah, you know, do you have any thoughts about it as being in place for Paris?
I feel like World Athletics kind of panders to the Europeans quite a bit, in all honesty. And I mean, like the only reason why I see it being a thing is because like it adds drama and it gets those European countries in, and I mean viewership over there is important. So I mean, like that's what they even changed the relay rules now. So it's like it's gonna be a shit show choosing our relay in the next coming hours, and some people are gonna be really hurt about it because now instead of taking 6, we can only take 5. And some of the guys can't run on the relay because they're running 200s, and it's just like, why are we changing rules in the middle of the night? Like, you know, like run faster. Like that's like if you have a problem, like run faster. And that brings me to another point where I feel like we deserve 4 spots, like in the 110s, in the 100, and the 200, because if you're gonna just add these extra rounds for extra people, you might as well just give us the extra spot at that point. So I don't know, like it's. Yeah, I think they pander towards the Europeans a lot, which it's fine, it's whatever. Especially with this, what's it called?
Ultimate Championships?
No, the ranking system, stupid as well. Like, get rid of that. It's like so dumb. Like, if you run the time, man. It's whatever. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. 100%.
Right, from the eyes of someone who's also